So wait, so you didn't perform not one song? You didn't even get to scream out "Scum Gang"?
Bro, as soon as I screamed Brooklyn in the house,
Oh, you know you
the
did.
bu-
You already do that. You already do that.
bro, I
Did you
swear to my
really?
kid, bro.
You said Brooklyn in the house? Well, of
I
course
said
they go.
Brooklyn in the house, and then the block
Oh
was.
man.
Yeah, bro.
Uh, well, did you get paid?
Yeah, nigga, you see me in the fucking shit, bro. That shit was 50,000 for me not doing nothing. You
S-
heard?
So wait, the oh shit. Yeah, if I'm the promoter, I'm mad at them niggas. I'm like, yo, you
I'm
gotta
mad
catch.
at the yeah,
I'm
nigga.
like,
What
you
the
got you
fuck?
got you got to catch that nigga outside or something, bro. Don't fuck my event up. You didn't even get to scream out niggas iffy up blicky got the stiffy.
I screamed Brooklyn once I said Brooklyn in the house. Oh, you so
Wait,
mad,
wait,
bro?
wait. Is that how you start out every show?
Nah, I said Brooklyn in the house because I knew I was in Minnesota.
You know, no, you invited that shit. You invited that shit. Like you supposed to be shouting out Minnesota, nigga.
I did right after I said Brooklyn in the house. Minnesota was good. Oh, you so mad about it? You gonna see the video?
Oh man, that shit crazy. Nigga, give me an official statement on what happened tonight, nigga. Because by the time I'm done with everyday struggle, I'm gonna have this shit super viral. You gonna gain like 50,000 followers.
Uh,
Go ahead.
just
Statement.
say
No, not just say, nigga. This is your statement. I'm using this for my
oh,
video. You're talking to
basically,
YouTube. Go ahead.
basically, as soon as I got on stage, I said Brooklyn in the house. Brooklyn in the house. I guess the people wasn't mad. Was mad at the fact that I don't even know why they would be mad.
Nigga,
They
you
probably
you,
mad
you
'cause-
told them that yeah you were running them off the block at the night before, so they came
yeah,
to
yeah,
you.
yeah. So they didn't come to me. They threw it from. It's like you. They threw. You gotta state that they threw it from 50 feet away.
Not they came to the club. They came to the club and they threw bottles, or they don't have
No,
bottles, it buckets.
yeah, they threw buckets from 50
Yo, yo, I ain't gonna lie though. They might be some real niggas, bruh. That's how cheap they were. They didn't even throw the actual bottle. They just threw the bucket.
nigga. That's literally them being broke.
Bruh, yo, they didn't want to throw the whole Henny bottle. They just took the Henny out and threw the bucket. Yo, you gotta give them credit, man. Nah, man. Nah, man. That nigga probably had the big ass bottle of Ciroc that he probably paid
Nigga,
200.
no,
Do you wanna kind of take back you saying you run in the city, bro?
I mean, I never meant it that way. I meant me running the niggas off the block that literally want to smoke.
Okay, and
They
you
still
talking
don't want
about
no smoke,
you talking about the night before when niggas was trying to act up.
huh?
You only talking to those niggas. You're not talking to the whole city, cause I think the whole city was.
You think the city thought? Nah, what? That was never the case. You know what I'm saying? Me, I don't. I have respect for every piece of soil I walk on. You know what I'm saying? But for the niggas that would want to smoke, I ran them off that block straight up.
Check it out, check it out now. Okay. Now, Tekashi 69 is explaining what happened last night when he performed in Minnesota back-to-back nights. By the way, the night after, people tried to get in some type of altercation with him and his crew because they claimed he ran off with $20,000 and didn't perform. He claimed it was just a walkthrough, but he decided to stay in Minnesota after claiming he was on FaceTime with me or whatever, and we were on live or something. And he said, man, I ran the niggas off their block. Actually, I'm going to stay in Minnesota. I'm running the city right now, okay? Now, clearly, the people from Minnesota ain't really like that because they took exception to it. And they not only took exception to it, when they found out he was going to be showing up at another venue within the same city the day after making those claims. And keep in mind, Tekashi 69 is from New York. He's from Brooklyn. They basically showed up and they didn't give a fuck that Floyd Mayweather Jr. was there. They didn't give a fuck about Lil Wayne being there. They didn't give a fuck about Fabulous being there. They cared about that motherfucking rainbow hair colored nigga that disrespected their city. So as soon as he took the stage and he screamed out, Brooklyn in the house, they said, fuck out of here, okay? Now, obviously, you guys saw what happened. They threw a bunch of shit on stage. And, of course, some fighting and a bunch of melee ensued. Security tried to break it up. I will tell you that him and his team, they are unharmed, okay? Now, I think he's finally getting the picture because, I mean, I've talked to him, and I could imagine if he had sensible people around him, they're saying, yeah, they love all that excitement now, but how long could you sustain it for? You know what I mean? So you heard him at the end of the video where he was talking to me on live. And by the way, he talked to me like 30 minutes after it happened when he got back to like his hotel or whatever because I was on live. Now, his whole thing is this. He didn't mean to offend the entire state of Minnesota or an entire city within Minnesota. Okay? Now, he has to be very careful. Okay? He got to be very careful in not going from place to place that's outside his comfort zone and claiming that he's some super tough gangster that could have some type of dominion or rule over their territories or whatever. Okay? Niggas is willing to die over blocks and hoods that they mama renting, okay? So when you come in somebody else's hood and they've been repping that shit for life and you come and say you running shit and somebody see that basically you got a clout token ready to be snatched, yes, they're going to try to snatch your chain. Yes, they're going to throw something at you. Yes, they're going to try to beat you and your crew up. Luckily for him right now, he's getting enough money that he could bring around a good amount of people with him to make sure he's not hurt, but not every situation gonna end up like Minnesota. It's cold in Minnesota, but imagine how windy it get in Chirac, okay? He don't want to do that in Chirac. He don't want to do that, I would imagine, in Detroit. He wouldn't want to do that in some other places. Oakland, I don't think they playing all of that where you show up and say, you the big boss and you run shit. So I think he should be a little bit more careful with his words. And also, again, like I said on the last video, don't invite problems when you don't need problems, okay? They're showing up to the venue if you're going to be announced on the venue. They're showing up to hear your songs, not to see a gangster, okay? And until you get out of that mindset, you will continually trip yourself up, but hopefully he will realize that, yo, it's the internet. Even if you win, you lose because niggas just don't like you, okay? You could slap somebody, and I believe he said that too. You could slap somebody and the story will come out that you got slapped. They don't like you. So stop with this test my gangster shit. Because nobody's giving you props for your gangster. Okay? Everybody's just looking at each situation and say, oh man, we ain't get him this time, but next time we'll get him. Okay? So you're kind of like Floyd Mayweather Jr. in a sense. And allow me to explain my analogy. Okay? People watch Floyd. The majority of people watch Floyd to lose. Okay? That was the attention. That was the draw. There's a lot of people who are watching Tekashi 6ix9ine to see him get knocked out or his chain snatched. Not that they think he's great, Floyd was great, but they're just waiting for something to happen. So that's why the attention continues with his antics. Again, he doesn't want to almost lead that up to an inevitability that it just happens. And I think he should just kind of fall back a little bit. Okay? I'm trying to give him words personally. Hopefully he will realize that it's just not worth it. All right? Get in the comment box. Make sure you guys like them, subscribe what he gives his side. What do you guys think? Get in the comment box. Let me know.